Alright guys, here we are. This is my first completed knife. This is my chef knife that I designed, and the first one's going to my father according to his specifications. I did a lot of work on this knife, and still, I mean, I can't believe the amount of perfection that a lot of these knife makers have. I mean, 'cause there's so many little things that can go wrong, and this thing is far from perfect, but I'm very proud of it for my first knife, and you know the quality is only going to get better from here. What we got is a 1080 plus steel, hand satin finish, hand rub satin finish. That took a long time to get those nice grind lines out, you know, but I don't know, it was worth it, you know. Not so much because this is 1080 plus steel, high carbon, which is the steel that my dad wanted. You know, this will patina like crazy. I mean, I spent yesterday afternoon cutting with this thing. We took it to work and abused the hell out of it just to see how the edge would hold up that I put on it. And it did fairly well, but it patinaed so quick, like immediately. And that's what, you know, he likes. So he's an old school chef. He loves that old, like, dark metal look. So what I did is I did the hand rub finish, and we're gonna let it patina after you know he uses it, and I'll show you how that ends up as well. So, but let's talk a little bit about the handle material. It is a stabilized poplar burl, and it is beautiful, gorgeous, really nice. There is some voids that were in the actual wood, but I filled them with grain filler, and you can, I don't know, I'm not really that happy with the way it turned out. I think it looks okay, but you know, something like that is not my favorite. But so that's how the handle came out. I had a little problems clamping, and so there's a little gap there, which I also have to fill in another gap there, but other than that, it's tight all the way around. So the good thing about this design, which I love, is this little finger troil here. You know, it looks kind of dangerous, but it's fairly comfortable, and it puts your hand behind the blade while you're chopping. I like to hold it with my second finger behind the blade, and it's just, I don't know, it's really comfortable. I can chop all day with it. Now this is fairly thick stock. It's 0.14 stock of 1080 plus. This is what he wanted. He wanted like a cleaver, a knife with a cleaver-like edge. So he always used to use his father's cleaver when he was a chef, but he lost that knife in a fire. So I did put almost mirror polished up to 2000 grit, and then stropped with some stropping paste, convex edge on this. So this whole knife here is not flat ground, as you can see right there. It's kind of a teardrop shape. I did a convex grind edge, a convex primary bevel, and then also I did a convex edge on there for him, which is really sharp. If I can do this, you know, one-handed, I will. But I don't know. I was gonna cut some paper for you, but you know, I can't do that two-handed here. Hang on. Hopefully you heard that. That's how sharp it is. Very sharp. You know, I can't, you know, hold my iPhone here. So here we are in the kitchen. I am doing a little testing on my knife. We've been beating it up all week. Now, just to show you, this is 1080 plus steel, so it's a carbon steel, and it's going to patina. As you can see some of the patina on there. That's kind of how we wanted it. So that patina is going to go through the whole knife, and this knife is going to actually end up being like a dark blackish color, like the old school chef knives. You know, I made this knife for my father, so that's kind of what he wanted. Also, the edge on this knife, as we've talked about before, is a convex edge. You can see it's kind of a teardrop shape, which is more cleaverish, and he wanted a chef knife that was more like a cleaver. So we're going to show you some cutting that we're going to do with this, and he's going to dispatch a chicken, and kind of show you how he does that, and probably cut up those first there just to show you. So alright, I'm going to let him get going, and we're going to watch how it goes. I got a really sharp edge on that knife. It's hair shaving sharp. So
it's tomato.
That's the tomato.
You gotta wipe it every time because that acid will etch into the carbon steel.
Yep, it might create some pitting. That's kind of why they moved to stainless steels. And as I'm making knife, I'm making one for me. It's going to have a lot thinner edge in it. This one's about 0.03 behind the edge, so it's a little thick. The next knife I'm doing is going to be 0.01 behind the edge or thinner, and you're going to be able to do a lot more fine work with that. This is more of a cleaverish style.
Wipe it and dry it every time.
Chef knife. That's if you want the carbon steel. Alright, I'm going to let him get into this chicken. Got a 3-pound chicken. We're doing a special in the kitchen today. It's going to be about, we're doing these half chickens, so we're going to end up roasting these off. I just kind of wanted to show you how we sharpen that. And I'm going to get rid of this here and toss those. Those are just for cutting purposes. We want to serve that chicken juice. Alright. What he's doing is he's going right down the spine. Cut the spine out of the chicken.
This is why I wanted the cleaver knife. One cut right through it. They're easy to find. You can dispatch the chicken in about 15 seconds, 20 seconds. Sturdy knife. That's it. 8-piece chicken.
So, you know, that's just a little demonstration on what you can do with it. If I'm building a knife for you, if you're a chef and you want a knife and I'm building a knife for you, we can talk about all this stuff. What kind of steel you want, what kind of edge you want, what kind of handle material you want. That's actually, I've talked about it before, but that's a stabilized poplar burl. And so what you can see with that is being a stabilized wood, it's not going to take in any moisture. It's going to be really, really sturdy for you, hard handle, and you know, it's an expensive material. Pretty, you can kind of see the marbling in that, the curly knots in there. It's kind of why I got it. But you know, just a little demonstration.
I love it.
All right, guys.
Well worth the price.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Bye. All right, some more chicken dispatchery.
I set them up like this and just go right down the spine. My aim ain't too good, but nowadays I'm getting old.
We're just halving these chickens because I'm going to serve them as a half chicken breast in the restaurant here.
Set them up. Give them a seat. Down the spine. One more. See, my aim is better. I'm getting nice. I need to. Right through the bone.
We'll have to check the edge on this.
Pretty hard to do with a knife. Any knife. That's why I wanted a cleaver knife, because we do a lot of chickens and lost my cleaver, so.
Wipe the edge off that knife. Let's get a close-up of it and see if there's any edge damage. No dings. Let's check the other side. No rolls. Nope, looking good. I sent this to Peter's Heat Treat. They did a heat treat, so the hardness on the steel is around 60 Rockwell hardness. So I'm pretty happy with the results, you know. I think we got a good thing going here, and I'm gonna, like I said, my next chef knife is gonna be an AEBL, so we don't have to worry about any of that patina, and it's gonna be a little thinner, and we'll do some more chopping videos and see what else we can do with these kitchen knives.
See how this cuts a lemon. I'm gonna grab a lemon, I'll be right back. We won't be using this lemon in food because this is chicken on here, but
there you go. Sharp as anything. Holds its edge.
that's why I wanted 8010 carbon steel. The old-fashioned knives in my book are the best. I collect them, and I asked Mike to do me a favor. He suggested against it. So what I wanted was the 8010 steel. It'll tarnish to a dark gray. That's patina. That's the characteristic of that. Will be the characteristic of this knife, and it fits my hand, and it's perfectly balanced.
Well, thanks, Dad. It's 1080 plus steel, though, right?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
What did I say?
You said 8010.
8010, 1080.
Same thing.
I don't know steel. I know knives. I know what I want. My son knows steel. You can order the steel you want, Damascus, 1080 steel, anything in between, anything you want.
Yeah, just get a hold of me, guys. I can, if you want a custom kitchen knife, I can do whatever you want. We'll get together, we'll design it. Something you want a little different, I'll do whatever you want.
This is the knife that my dad made for his father.
All right. See you guys. Thank you.